In a world where billionaires are often known for their luxurious lifestyles and high-profile ventures, some of the richest people on the planet are quietly preparing for the unthinkable global catastrophes that could disrupt life as we know it. Among them is Peter Thiel, co-founder of PayPal and an influential venture capitalist, who has invested millions in building a secret underground doomsday bunker in New Zealand. But why would a man with billions of dollars in the bank want to create a hidden compound so far from the world's political and economic centers? What kind of catastrophic events is he preparing for, and why is New Zealand the ideal place for such a bunker? In this video, we'll take a deep dive into Peter Thiel's doomsday bunker, exploring the reasons behind it, the bunker's features, and how it fits into a growing trend among the ultra-wealthy to prepare for the worst-case scenario. The billionaire prepper trend. Before we dive into the specifics of Peter Thiel's underground doomsday bunker, it's important to understand the broader context of the billionaire prepper movement. Over the past decade, an increasing number of billionaires and ultra-wealthy individuals have begun preparing for a variety of global catastrophes ranging from nuclear war and economic collapse to climate change and pandemics. The motivations behind these preparations are complex. Some of these billionaires believe that the current geopolitical situation is fragile and that the risk of a global catastrophe is higher than ever. Others are driven by the desire to maintain control and safety in the event of a global breakdown. As the world becomes more unpredictable, some wealthy individuals are taking matters into their own hands, building secure, self-sustaining compounds in remote locations far away from urban centers. While this trend has been around for some time, it's been growing in prominence in recent years. With the rise of climate change, political instability, and the ongoing threat of pandemics and nuclear conflict, more and more billionaires are preparing for a future where traditional systems of power and security may no longer exist. Peter Thiel, the Silicon Valley billionaire known for his role in co-founding PayPal, is one of the most prominent figures in this movement. His decision to build a doomsday bunker in New Zealand has drawn significant attention. And it's not just about having a safe place to hide during a global crisis, it's about securing his future in an uncertain world. Why New Zealand? So, why New Zealand? Why not somewhere more secluded in the United States or Europe? For Peter Thiel, the decision to build his bunker in New Zealand makes perfect sense. The country is geographically isolated, surrounded by the vast Pacific Ocean, making it a safe haven in the event of a global catastrophe. New Zealand is also politically stable, with a strong democratic system and a reputation for being neutral in global conflicts. This makes it an attractive option for those seeking refuge from the turmoil of the outside world. But there's more to it than just isolation. New Zealand is known for its strict privacy laws, which means that those who choose to live there, whether permanently or temporarily, can do so without fear of prying eyes. The country's rugged terrain and low population density also make it an ideal location for building a self-sustaining compound, where access to resources and security can be easily controlled. Thiel, who has made no secret of his concerns about the future, saw New Zealand as the perfect location to establish his survival compound. In fact, he is not alone in his choice. Other ultra-wealthy individuals have also purchased properties in New Zealand for similar reasons. The country has become a sort of billionaire's bunker for those seeking refuge from global instability. The features of Thiel's doomsday bunker. Peter Thiel's underground doomsday bunker in New Zealand is not your average survival shelter. It's a state-of-the-art facility designed to provide everything Thiel and his family might need to survive for months or even years in isolation. The bunker is located on a vast, remote property, far from any urban centers or potential threats. The facility itself is hidden underground, ensuring that it remains undetectable from the outside. It is built into the side of a mountain, which offers natural protection from both the elements and potential military or political threats. The design of the bunker is focused on self-sufficiency, with features that would allow its inhabitants to live independently for an extended period. One of the key elements of the bunker is its advanced security systems. The entrance is hidden and heavily guarded, ensuring that only those with the proper clearance can access the facility. Inside, the bunker is equipped with a range of high-tech systems, including air filtration, water purification, and power generation. These systems are designed to keep the inhabitants safe and comfortable, even in the event of a complete collapse of society. The bunker also contains a variety of amenities, including luxury accommodations, communication systems, and medical facilities. Thiel's goal is to ensure that he and his family can live comfortably while waiting out whatever catastrophe may occur. There are also provisions for long-term food storage, including supplies of freeze-dried meals, fresh water, and other essentials. The idea is to create a self-sustaining ecosystem that can function without relying on external resources. Perhaps one of the most intriguing features of the bunker is its underground farm. In the event of a long-term collapse, having access to fresh food would be crucial for survival. Thiel's compound is designed to allow for the cultivation of crops in a controlled environment, ensuring that the inhabitants have a sustainable source of nutrition. The motivation behind Thiel's Doomsday bunker. While many people might find the idea of building a Doomsday bunker to be extreme, Peter Thiel's motivations are rooted in his worldview and his understanding of global risks. Thiel is a self-proclaimed libertarian who has often spoken about his concerns regarding the direction of society, particularly in relation to government overreach, economic instability, and technological disruption. Thiel's interest in building a doomsday bunker is driven by his belief that the world is increasingly vulnerable to systemic breakdowns. In interviews, he has expressed concerns about the fragility of the global financial system, the rise of authoritarian governments, and the potential for environmental disasters. Thiel's bunker is a way for him to safeguard his future and that of his loved ones in the face of these risks. But Thiel's motivations also go beyond just survival. As a tech visionary, he sees his bunker as a place where he can experiment with new technologies and ideas. It's a space where he can push the boundaries of what's possible in terms of self-sufficiency, sustainability, and security. Thiel has long been fascinated by the concept of creating a self-contained, autonomous society, and his bunker is a reflection of that vision. For Thiel, the Doomsday Bunker is not just about preparing for the worst, it's about creating a new model for living that is independent of the traditional systems of power and control. It's a way of reclaiming agency in an increasingly unpredictable world. The ethical and social implications. While Peter Thiel's underground Doomsday Bunker may be a fascinating example of extreme wealth and survivalism, it also raises important ethical and social questions. The fact that a billionaire can afford to build such a facility while millions of people around the world struggle to meet basic needs highlights the growing inequality between the ultra-wealthy and the rest of society. Critics of billionaire prepper projects argue that they reflect a disturbing trend of elites disconnecting from the problems faced by the rest of the world. Instead of investing in solutions to global challenges like poverty, inequality, and climate change, some billionaires are retreating into fortified compounds, preparing to survive the collapse of society while leaving the rest of us behind. At the same time, proponents of the billionaire prepper movement argue that individuals have the right to prepare for their own safety and security, especially in an uncertain world. They point out that Thiel's bunker is not just a personal investment, it's also a demonstration of the lengths to which the ultra-wealthy are willing to go to ensure their own survival. In a world where geopolitical tensions, economic instability, and environmental crises are becoming more frequent, the idea of building a secure refuge may seem like a rational response to the world's growing risks. Peter Thiel's underground Doomsday Bunker in New Zealand is more than just a lavish survival shelter, it's a statement about the future of wealth, security, and survival in an uncertain world. Whether you see it as an extreme precaution or a visionary investment, Thiel's bunker is a symbol of the lengths to which billionaires are willing to go to secure their futures. As we look toward the future, the question remains what happens when the ultra-wealthy build their own safe havens while the rest of society faces increasing risks? Is it a sign of impending collapse, or is it simply a reflection of the world's growing complexity? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories about the world's wealthiest individuals and the extraordinary steps they're taking to prepare for the future.